Alright, guys, are you in the hospitality industry and do you need to basically deal with customers on a daily basis? It's a really common thing in many industries across the United States, especially the restaurant industry. We've got people complaining all the time. So, we're going to simulate something very cool, something you've probably experienced before, but it's always good to keep training and keep practicing because you'll encounter these kinds of scenarios a bunch in the future. All right, let's dive in. So let's do food and beverage. Let's talk with Luca. Luca seems like a good fellow. So, handling guest complaints. Let's set the challenge level to medium, and let's do billionaire in restaurant with overcooked chicken. And let's get going.
Hi there. I was looking forward to a wonderful meal today, but unfortunately, my chicken is overcooked. It's quite disappointing. I'd appreciate it if you could address this for me.
Yeah, well, that's our mistake, but we will basically make you a new one and send it your way immediately. So, nothing to worry about.
Thank you for addressing this quickly. Could you also ensure that the new one is cooked just right? I prefer it to be juicy and tender. It's crucial for the meal to meet expectations, especially in such a fine dining environment.
Yeah, it'll be super juicy, super tender just for you. Um, and I'll make it extra juicy actually, because you can never be too juicy.
I appreciate that. How long do you think it will take for the new dish to be prepared? I hope it won't be too long of a wait.
It's gonna be around 30 minutes, not too long though.
30 minutes does seem a bit lengthy, especially since this was an error on the initial order. Is there anything you could do to expedite this?
We can, I'll talk with the chefs, but yeah, no, 30 minutes, just scroll X for a bit, scroll TikTok, you'll be there pretty soon, so pipe down, chill.
I understand, but a quicker resolution would be appreciated. Waiting too long might dampen the dining experience further. I trust you'll do your best to expedite it. Thank you for your assistance.
Yep, we'll expedite it for sure. So yeah.
Thank you for. Perfect. I'll wait here then. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter.
For sure. Thank you. All right, guys, we're generating the feedback. Um, let's see how we do. So it transcribed the whole conversation, which is awesome. And now we're going to be generating a report. Okay? Did decent on needs identification. Oh, I caught my phrasing. Scroll X for a bit, scroll TikTok, yeah. I could definitely be more formal in these kinds of scenarios for sure. Um, yeah, so I definitely was professional, except I did have um, issues with sometimes I said something like pipe down and chill, and especially if your guest is like someone like, let's say, like Elon or something, that might be not ideal, but let's see. Okay, so I'm identifying the customer's needs. I did diffuse the situation. It could have escalated um, pretty rapidly if I kind of had like a combative kind of thing. So it's good to practice these kinds of things at all times because you never know what kind of situation that the guest or customer would be in. And it's important to simulate these kinds of scenarios all the time because every situation's new, but if most things rhyme in a sense, so it's super cool to have this kind of practice all the time. So yeah, so Yeah, yeah. It thinks I lack empathy for sure in some situations, but you got to get the job done sometimes. But it's really cool. It transcribes the whole kind of conversation, which is very helpful. And yeah, so you can simulate all kinds of scenarios with this tool, and yeah, get back to practicing. And yeah, if you keep practicing this kind of stuff, you'll be really prepared when the actual situation goes down because stuff like this happens all the time.